Can I help you?
Ms. McKay?
That's right.
Sergeant Batista, Miami Metro. I'd like to talk to you about Wayne Randall.
What a surprise. He's the detective. What are you?
Lab geek.
This just gets better and better.
I'm sorry. I'm a sergeant. And this is Dexter Morgan. He's a forensic analyst.
I've said everything I have to say about Wayne Randall. It was a long time ago, and I just want to put it behind me.
Ma'am, this is very important. Now, I could bring you into the station house, but I'd rather not put you out if I don't have to.
Fine. But I have work to do.
So you know nothing about these other people that Wayne claimed to have killed and buried. How is that possible?
We weren't joined at the hip. I don't know what he did when I wasn't with him. Careful. The leaves are sharp.
Dad.
Coño. How do you stand this humidity?
If it bothered me, I'd be growing cacti. Are we done?
Not quite. Wayne's mother recently brought in a bag of mementos from your time together.
Lovely woman.
Yeah, would you mind taking a look at these photos and letting me know if you recognize anything?
Yes, yes, I would mind, Detective.
Sergeant.
Sergeant, I'm sorry. Look, I feel terrible about what happened back then. It's something that I have to live with for the rest of my life, and I deserve that. But the only way that I have been able to survive is to move on with my life.
What about the families of the victims? Don't you think they deserve some closure?
Absolutely. But they're not going to get it from me. I've told you everything that I know. Now, I would appreciate it if you would both just leave me alone.
Fine. But before we go, my colleague has to get a DNA sample from you to exclude you.
I understand more about police work than I care to. You want to show me that court order in your back pocket, Mr. Morgan?
Dexter's fine.
If I were you, I'd stick with Mr. Morgan. Please be quick.
I will.
If you don't mind, I'm gonna go and crank up the AC in the car. Nice to meet you, Miss McKay.
All right, I'm just gonna get a quick swab from your cheek. This won't hurt, but then we know that. Shh.
You do this for a living?
Sorry. Okay. Should do it. Thanks, Ms. McKay.
Hannah.
No, you were right. I think we should keep things on a last name basis. What are you doing here?
You picked the wrong plant. I knew I could do better. Hopefully you won't kill it.
What is it?
It's a spotted phalaenopsis. See the red on the petals remind you of anything?
Blood spatter.
Which reminded me of you.
You came all the way out here just to bring me that? How'd you find me?
Google.
Now who's a stalker? I should ask her to leave. So you want to come in?
Yeah, sure. I'll help you find a place for it. I need a spot near a window, but not directly in front of it.
No, that's the bedroom. No plants in here. Not enough light.
You could open the shades.
I like the dark.
So do I.
Why is she here What does she want?
There. Now you can look at it when you wake up and when you go to bed.
Some of us get what we want, and we're happy.
The snow.
I thought maybe if you saw it, you could finally get some peace.
Thank you. Thank you.
But some of us are never satisfied. When I said I wanted to take you out, this is what I meant. You said you wanted to see the snow. This is what keeps me up at night. This is what I long for. This is what I need to fill my emptiness.
Do what you gotta do. Dexter. Bryce was going to destroy my life. I had to do something.
I told you I would take care of it.
Well, you weren't exactly giving me progress reports. I saw a chance and I took it. I was doing it for you too.
For me? He died in my apartment. My living room is a crime scene. You know who I am, what that means to someone like me.
I figured it would kick in while Price was on the road. A convenient auto accident.
How'd you do it?
Is it really important?
Is life in prison important?
I'm never going to prison. Price liked to chew on his pens. The last one had a little something on it, completely undetectable.
You better hope so.
I know so. Just wish I could have destroyed Price's book along with him.
Actually, I took care of Price's book.
You what? How?
I was at his apartment, collecting DNA samples for my now defunct plan to get him to shut up. And I erased his research on you.
Thanks.
It only took a minute.
I could feel you watching me while I was being interrogated. You saw the whole thing, didn't you?
Is it true about your husband? Did you kill him because he didn't want a family?
It's the opposite. I wanted a family and he didn't. He threatened to leave me unless I got an abortion.
What happened to the baby?
It was a miscarriage. Sometimes life subtracts. Sometimes it adds. Do you realize what happened? We were looking out for each other. That's big for people like us. Maybe even historic. Really? Cornflakes? Again?
That's all there is in the cupboard. Eat.
Well, how about you let me introduce you to some good old Southern cuisine? My grandma has this really great recipe for fried green tomatoes. It's amazing. I saw some tomatoes growing in the garden out back.
I can't let you outside.
Okay, fine. You pick them then. It's not like I'm going anywhere. Well, just remember not to ripe. Oh, careful. They're hot.
Isaac hasn't checked in yet. If anything has happened to him, it would be a shame to have to kill you after such a lovely meal.
Well, let's hope that doesn't have to happen. In case you want some more. Oh, I'm sorry. Graham's always went heavy on the pepper.
What the hell are you doing here? Don't tell me we're fucking neighbors now.
I'm not here to fight with you or trade insults.
That's a good thing, because you probably wouldn't last one round.
I came here to talk to you about Dexter.
Dexter?
If you care about him as much as I do, you'll listen to what I have to say. Just hear me out, that's all I ask.
I'm all ears.
Dexter is happy, and I know him well enough to understand that this is a pretty big deal. He's been through a lot of trouble and a lot of pain.
I can't deny that.
I think for the first time in a really long time, he's actually looking forward to the future. He talks about it, about me and him together. And I think that Dexter could be a whole lot happier if he knew that you and I could find some common ground.
For Dexter's sake.
Yeah.
He really does seem to like having you around.
I love him. And I know that you do too.
Yeah, you bet I do.
Can't we work out our issues?
I think we can. It's because I love Dexter that I'm willing to do whatever it takes to protect him from you. I'm not gonna give up until your murdering ass is behind bars for good. That's how we're gonna work out our issues. But hey, thanks for stopping by.
Okay. You look like you got some sun.
The boat. They're treating you well?
I get 10 minutes outside. My cellmate seems nice. She robbed a liquor store so she could buy some meth.
Look, you have every right.
You said that you loved me.
I do.
Then why am I here?
You poisoned Deborah.
Because she was trying to keep us apart.
And what was I supposed to do?
I don't know. I don't know, you could have just broken up with me.
And completely free you up to kill Deb? No.
I'm gonna spend the rest of my life behind bars.
You left me no choice.
You had a choice. You were supposed to choose me.
She's my sister.
Jesus. I never stood a chance.
Don't.
Why are you even here?
I had to see you.
If you're worried I'm gonna tell people what you are, then don't worry. Your secret is safe with me.
Is it?
I would never do that to you.
I came here because I needed you to know. If there was any way to keep Deb safe, I would have found it. I miss you so much.
I miss you too.
You're the only person in the world I don't have to hide anything from. I don't know what I'm gonna do without you.
Dexter, it's not too late. The only thing they have on me is that fucking pen. If the pen disappears, so can we. We can go someplace that your sister can't find us. We could go to Argentina and be together always.
I can never trust you.
But you just...
And you know you can never trust me. We both knew it would come to this, one of us dead or behind bars.
Except I always thought it would be you.
Sorry.
Yeah, me too. Goodbye, Dexter.
Are you okay?
I don't feel so good.
What's wrong?
I feel kind of dizzy.
Deb?
Hello, Dexter. Remember me?
Flowers.
That's the thing about plants. You don't look after them, they die. So, What's up?
Miles just confronted me at a gas station.
God. He likes to be dramatic.
Is he a threat?
A chop you up and toss you in the ocean kind of threat? No. But he could make your life miserable, have people look into you, and follow you around 24/7.
He sounds like a great guy.
And you're really in a position to judge.
Why did you marry him?
Because he was there when you weren't. I needed him, Dexter. I met him a few years ago when I did some flowers for him at an event, and he found my background intriguing. I could tell that he had a bit of a crush on me, so when I made my little escape and when I had nothing and when I was desperate, I knew that he could give me a whole new life, a new identity, money. Plus, he makes me happy.
Bullshit. If you're so damn happy, what are you doing back here? Why'd you drug Deborah and me?
You know, I think you should go.
No, answer me.
I wanted to make sure that you weren't going to put me in jail. I had to see if you would come to me.
Which I did, and you still haven't told me why.
Because it doesn't matter why anymore. I changed my mind.
About what?
I wanted you to kill Miles for me.
You what?
He's possessive and controlling and obsessed with me to the point where he follows me everywhere. I might as well be in prison. If I were to try and leave him, he would just turn me in.
And why haven't you dealt with this in your usual way?
Because his family already thought that I was some kind of gold digger when we got married. If he was going to drop dead suddenly for no reason, I would be the first person that they would turn to. And once the cops get a good look at me...
You wanted me to make him disappear?
I thought you might feel like you owed me.
Owed you?
You didn't have to turn me in. You ruined my life.
I did.
You know, it doesn't even matter anymore because, like I said, I changed my mind, and this is my problem, and I'm going to find a way to deal with it.
Why did you change your mind?
Because the moment that I saw you there unconscious, I realized that despite the shitty way that it all ended, you were it for me, Dexter. I've never felt that way about anyone before or since. You're the only person that I can be that honest with. And I didn't want to ruin that by manipulating you into doing something that might be bad for you.
It was the same for me.
No, just leave it at that. I have to go before Miles finds out where I've gone.
Hannah.
Goodbye.
Hannah fucking McKay. Don't even think about it. Where's Dexter?
Out.
Great, that'll make this a lot easier.
I'm supposed to just put those on.
You're under arrest.
I don't believe that you're a police officer anymore.
Citizen's arrest.
Oh, right, really? Well, how about I arrest you for aiding and abetting a serial killer? You really want that information getting out?
Talk all you fucking like. You don't have evidence of anything, plus no one would fucking believe you. Trust me, better people than you have tried it. Go ahead.
No. The only way I'm leaving is if you shoot me, and we both know you're not going to do that. You know, I have done some terrible things in my past, but I have come to realize that as people, we're all horribly flawed, some more than others.
I'm not interested.
But we all have a will to survive. And when in extreme situations, people do extreme things.
That doesn't make it right.
Sometimes right or wrong doesn't even make it into the equation. Sometimes there are other forces driving us.
What's driving you?
Dexter. I don't enjoy killing.
And why do you do it?
Because sometimes it's the only way I know how to solve a problem. When somebody comes at me, threatens me, my life.
Like me?
I could have killed you the other day and it would have made my life a hell of a lot easier, but I didn't.
Why?
Because I love your brother, and I've learned how much he cares about you, and I didn't want to hurt him. He loves me too. Do you really want to hurt him?
Fuck. My brother screws up everything.
I'm glad you're here.
I want to be able to keep being here for you, Dex.
But
there's no life for me here in Florida. We both know it. I can have a life somewhere else far away from here. In Argentina. Maybe we all can. You and Harrison could meet me there. We can start over.
It would be hard on Harrison, uproot his whole life.
At first it might be, but sometimes change is a good thing. Sometimes it can...
Yes. Me, you, and Harrison. We're gonna move to Argentina.
We'll make it work, Dex.
I can get my notice at Miami Metro, say I'm burnt out. I'm taking Harrison to travel for a while. Only Deborah will know the truth.
Tell me about Argentina.
Well, they have their own special kind of cowboys. They're called gauchos. Maybe you'll get to meet one. You know what else they have? Penguins.
I like penguins.
They're not just in a zoo, they're wild ones kind of roaming around because Argentina is close to the South Pole, which is where Santa Claus has his summer home, and because he's on vacation, he's always in a good mood, so he says yes to everything.
Oh, you knew you'd be so good with kids, huh?
How did you find me?
One of my contacts finally came through. Look, let's be civil about this, all right? No need to upset Harrison.
All right, everyone, please take your seats. We're moving out now. Next stop, Daytona.
So this is what's gonna happen. We're gonna sit here quietly until we get to Daytona. Then we're gonna very calmly get off the bus. I'm gonna drive us to the Marshal's field office. I'm gonna turn you in and I'm gonna hand Harrison over to Child Protective Services. And I'm gonna collect what's turning out to be a very hard-earned reward.
We will be arriving at the Daytona station momentarily. After a short stop, we will proceed on to Tallahassee. Anyone making a connection to Jacksonville should disembark and proceed to boarding bay 3.
Hey. I'm just getting some tea.
I'm sorry, do you want some?
How stupid do you think I am?
Here's what's gonna happen. The horse tranquilizer I just gave you is gonna kick in about 8 seconds. You're gonna fall asleep for a couple of hours and wake up in Tallahassee with a slight headache, feeling humiliated and cranky. Come on, sweetie. It's time to go. Let's go. Come on.